on immigration, talked about the wall dividing our country because it is such a big issue for our country right now. Looking at Donald Trump's position on this, he ran with the slogan "Build the Wall." He promised 500 new miles of Mexican border wall by early 2020, and he's looking to continue on that process this upcoming term. He wants the continued use of ICE in all aspects. He said that we need to support our heroic ICE officers. He was talking about just police officers, law enforcement in general, and he went ahead and started talking about ICE officers in one of his speeches. He was talking about how they had arrested more than 120,000 criminal aliens for burglaries, sexual harassment, and assault charges, and for murder. He's also for the criminalization of illegal immigrants. In 2018, there were over 100,000 illegal immigrants that were arrested or criminally charged for illegally entering the country. And he also wants to allow fewer refugees in the country. His biggest thing with refugees is he wants to make sure we're cutting out where we're not getting this many in. So he cut it down from 110,000 from before his first cut down. He cut it down to 50,000 in 2017, and he cut it down to 18,000 in 2020. These two graphs, this shows here like refugee resettlement, basically where we're down here at 23,000 in 2019 that 2019 that came in. Most other countries were around 60,000, or all other countries were around 60,000. So we're getting, I guess, more than most other countries, but we're definitely down from where we used to be and the amount of refugees we take in. This graph here, I know it's kind of small, but this is where this top line here is where we're projected to be at for the amount of border, miles of border wall we have. This red line is where we're actually at, just a little below it. And we're projected to have 450 new miles, or 450 miles total by the end of this year. And I believe it's 509 miles, 510 miles, something like that, at the end of his first term. So, the next one. The Democratic position is a lot different, for sure. They don't believe in a border wall. Most of them, they really don't support any kind of physical barrier, but there's a few of them that support a physical barrier, or if it's it's recommended by the experts. This right here, Bloomberg, Sanders, Warren all said no, they don't want any sort of physical barrier. Biden really didn't share it. Biden and Klobuchar, I don't know how to say it either. They didn't really give their responses to it. But Buttigieg and Gabbard both dropped out at this point, correct?
Gabbard's still in.
Gabbard's still in.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah. Basically, they said they're for some kind of physical border wall if the experts recommend it. Sanders is completely for the abolishment of ICE. He wants to completely get rid of it. Most of the other ones, they support some kind of restructuring, reforming, maybe a reassignment of their duties to another place and reassigning different duties to them. They're kind of split on the criminalization of illegal immigrants. A few of them believe that all should come here legally, it shouldn't matter. A couple of them believe that you're supposed to come here the right way. You're not supposed to just get in the country no matter what. You're supposed to be automatically in here and be okay. And then the refugees, all of them have agreed to basically accept around 110,000, which is what it was before Donald Trump had cut it down in 2017. And Warren specifically said that she wants 125,000 in her first term, her first year, and then by her last year, her term, she wants to add 175,000 where they can come in each year.